Hey y'all, it's me, Niecielynn. This is the 14th of May, I think. Yep, Friday, May 14th, and this is Flosstube 72. It's about 8:30 here this morning, so I don't know if Kyle will get here before I'm done or not, but my friend Mel came up last night and spent the night. She was able to get her mom moved down there to a nursing facility close to her in Kerrville, so she's picking her up and making that. It's probably 6 hours if it's a second. So we'll be praying for them today to get there with no trauma. So they told her she could ride with her, but she's not mobile. So they're gonna load her in the car and head on down there. So praying for a safe journey and no issues on the way. Also, Frankie gets big congratulations this morning. She has a new grandbaby, so congratulations, Frankie, on Ayla Faye. She's so pretty. I won't tell anything else about her because I don't know if they've got to announce to anybody in their family, so I'll just hush it. Our Ann has a back surgery coming up on the 21st, so everybody be praying for our Aunt Celie. They're finally going to do the big back surgery that hopefully will get everything fixed, and hope it just goes smooth and fixes everything up and she's able to get back to getting. Daddy has had good luck with both of his, but it is scary. I mean, it's just a big scary thing to have your back operated out. And Carla, it was so good to see you yesterday at the Stitch Niche. I ran up to the Stitch Niche yesterday. Nobody wanted to go with me, so everybody had something else to do or didn't want to go. I couldn't get Mama out of the house. These earrings that Janet got me, I'm probably going to kill myself with, y'all. They real pointy, and I keep jamming them into my head or into other people. I hugged Killy when I had them on the other day and like to poke a hole in him. So, but she also has a broke foot. So everybody, Kim jammed her finger and Carla had a broke foot. So everybody is kind of beat up lately. So y'all just be careful out there. Tara, Heidi, Becky, several of y'all had asked for the brisket recipe. I will put I'll either put it in the blog. I'll probably put it in the blog and then put a link to the blog through there. I'll get it done sometime today. It won't be done the minute I upload, but yes, I will put it in there. It's super easy. It cooks both at the same time. And a lot of people can't eat barbecue because the char, the smoke, is actually what a lot of people's stomach reacts to, and they can't take the smoke. Makes them sick. James Williams has got to where it makes him sick now. Amy has never been able to eat it. But because this is cooked in the oven, it doesn't get that smoked char in there, and it doesn't make them sick. So, and they love the beans and everything on it. It's super easy. You just, I mean, I let my beans sit all day. You should always soak your beans and then pour the water off, because it's much easier on your tummy if you do that. Let's just say, let's leave it like that. And so I just let the beans soak all day, and then put them in there and some Rotel and brown sugar and seasoning on the brisket, and then seal it up with foil and just let it cook. And so I'll give all the exact directions in there, but it's super easy, and I let it cook all night, and I set it to start cooking either 12 or 15 hours like this, so that whatever time I need it ready the next day, it has a little bit of time to rest, and then I can chop it or slice it, whatever I want to do. And it's good to go. So it's a super easy thing to fix now that we can get back together with people. It's one of my family favorite things. You can do it with sandwiches, you can just eat it, you can do it in tacos, anything. So it's super easy. But yes, I will put that in there because it's one of my favorite things, and I love people getting together and eating together. So I love that. So I will put that in there. So thank y'all. Oh, Sharon, ask about this little jobber here. I call it a primitive toolbox, and I think that's how I tried to look for some, and I found some. Jen said she found one at Hobby Lobby. I found them online. I just went searching online. Michael's, Amazon, and Etsy all had some. Of course, I was gonna try to measure this while we were sitting here. brought my big, I did think to grab my big ruler here, so let's see. This one is, I got 14 inches tall, and this is an 18 and probably 21 inches. So 21 and 14 and, oh, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. By about 9. 21 by 14 by 9 is how big that one is, and it's real heavy. But, you know, you wouldn't have to have it that big, you know, just as long as it would hold your little, whatever you wanted to put across it. Any of the Lizzie Kate strings, I think, would fit on there and be really cute. Some of the smaller ones. I know the one, I think at Michael's is a little smaller and shorter this way. But you could put any of the strings across the front of it. The buzzy string, you know, there's a buzzy string, winter string, you know, all those that are like long like that, which would also make adorable drums. But they would be real cute right across the front of the one of the others. But I did move also some Noah's Arks in here for a little change up. I need to change the flowers up. They're still pink. But that is the preschooler Noah's Ark. It is just in a, I think it's on 16 count, looks like. 16 count, probably vintage country mocha. But that is just a standard frame from Hobby Lobby that I put it in. And then this one is Lottie Doll here. I think I gave it away a while back. I stitched it in 2016, and I think it's on the same thing, a 16 count Ada, and it's probably vintage country mocha. And then this little tiny guy, I don't know where, I don't remember, I don't know who he is or where he is, but he's so cute. And I love him. If I had him to do over again, I would probably do the stitches at the bottom satin, just because I love satin. But he's just a little pillow like that. And then that's some of my arcs. The girls love to play with this one. They move the little animals all around all the time. And then that one is really actually a kind of a little flute, if I'm not mistaken. I got it in San Antonio when we were there. It says made in Peru, but I picked it up at the Mercado in San Antonio. And that was a gift from somebody. That one I picked up at a junk store. This one I picked up at a junk store. So I grabbed some of them and brought them in here just to change things up back here. So, but that is the measurements on the toolbox. What did we say? I'll write it down if I want. 21 by 14 by 9. I'll never remember that I wrote it down, but Bailey said she had a pair of leggings go missing now, bare britches that have gone walking off. And Lori asked about mine. They did finally turn up, literally just on top of where they should have been. I don't know. I have no explanation. I have no explanation what could have happened. And my face is super oily today. I'm not sure why. Lord have mercy. Sorry, y'all. Evidently, I should have put powder on. Yike. I don't ever remember to put powder on. I should, but I don't. And Linda, I am so glad that your earring was at home when you got home and you only put on one. Mine still has not turned up. Yeah, it's bad times about the earring. I don't know. I'm sick about it, but I can't find it. Oh, and I grabbed this. Y'all were so sweet to tell me Nella was first one, and then that I got a message from. And y'all, yes, I scooted off and grabbed this because I left it over there, but I couldn't reach it. I guess because that one's brighter, but I did do them. Y'all were right. There's the D, the L, and the W are in solids. You just can't really see it as much. It kind of mixed in. Nothing showed up as good as the D. But that's Spring Hair by Lottie Doll. And I do love him so much. Y'all, I've got junk everywhere over here today. I got the whole table covered up. So Debbie was also, so Debbie, Nell, and Marie, several of y'all told me that. But Debbie, I would love to see your fanciful flower alphabet. When I started Hedgerow House, Wild Hedgerow House, out of my Jane Greenoff book, Debbie started, there's a fanciful flower alphabet. And I was going to show it this morning, but I forgot to grab that book. So I won't. But I would love to see how it's coming along because that is a beautiful, beautiful pattern. Aunt Linda and her husband said they was laughing about my Charlie Brown head. Yes, that is James Williams' usual go-to thing, is he'll say, lean back, Charlie Brown, I can't see around your head. Because I do have a big Charlie Brown head. And it's like I usually get a guy hat. If I have to get a hat, I get a guy hat. I have a big head. But you know, I like to tell him, you gotta have a lot of space for that brain, okay? You gotta have a lot of room for a brain like that. So that's what I tell him. Now, whether that's true or not, he'll say it's full of useless information. So, and that may be true. Because for James Williams, if you can't make money on it, it's useless. So my brain is full of useless information that is not worth money. Yes, I can win on the game shows, but nothing else. He asked me the other day, he said, is confetto really the singular of confetti? The things we talk about. And Kathy L., thank you. I was talking about when I was working on my May Health and Peace, and it was a real loose weave, and my needle kept falling through. Of course, I really just need to keep y'all all on a constant going in my house, I guess, because she said, just go to a bigger needle. Never, ever entered my mind to change my needle. And I'm not like crazy about what size needle I use either. Like whatever I pick up, I just keep using usually. I will occasionally go find something else that's shorter, smaller, but usually I just keep on using whatever I grab up. So it never, ever entered my mind. And Martina is expanding stitches on Instagram and on Flosstube. And she has some beautiful things. And she said that she was going to contact Shelly to find out about her company that prints things. Because she isn't here, Martina isn't here. And so it would be, so much easier for her to get her patterns to people. So I'm glad that helped. I really think that's how information is supposed to work. I find out something that I think is cool, but maybe not something I need to know. But, by saying it, then somebody else finds out and finds something they need to know. So I hope it works out for you, Martina. You are so sweet. And Cindy is hoping that her numbers keep dropping so she can go see her baby. Her baby grandbaby's due June 10th. And so she's up to Canada. So I am hoping that they keep going down too so you can be there when he or she is born. And Lenore said her mama found her missing bracelet years later, like in the crack in the sidewalk outside her sister's house. What are the odds? What are the odds that it had been sitting there all that time and then it caught her eye? So I look every day when I walk and see if I see a glint, but I haven't yet. So that does give me hope, Lenore. I'm still looking. And Danita says one day she's going to find Voodoo Boy and Voodoo Girl. I'm telling you, Danita, Voodoo Boy and Voodoo Girl are riding around on some unicorns to go to some card games they play with Bigfoot or something. Voodoo Boy and Voodoo Girl by Haberdashery. Those are some of my unicorns we've talked about before. And I mean, they are just non-existent, y'all. They are non-existent. Where they went, where did they go? Where did those patterns go? I don't understand where they went. I don't. It's the strangest thing to me. But thank you for keeping the faith, Danita. And I hope you do find them someday. But I wish all those designers would contact that place that Shelly knows about and start getting paid for their patterns again. These aren't even on eBay for millions of dollars. They ain't even nowhere. It makes me sad. And Yvonne mentioned and said thank you. And Julie wrote me a long letter that thank you for talking about learning differences and mental differences. And we are all different and we do all learn different. And we need to not act like it isn't so. And I get it for the public school system. If I'm gonna make 20 dozen cookies, I've said it a million times, I'm gonna make 20 dozen chocolate chip. I'm not gonna make 2 dozen chocolate chip and 2 dozen peanut butter. I get it, when you're doing a big thing, it's easiest to do it one way, okay? I do get that part of it. But I also think that we're missing out on a lot of opportunities and we're causing a lot of frustration and things that we don't have to if we could just have some variants set up. you know, this classroom learns this way, this classroom learns, you know, and just kind of sort the kids, I guess, for lack of a better term, to where they can work to the best of their ability. And we need to remember that as adults. Some of us are auditory learners, some of us are visual learners, and if you're having to do something different, it's easier for some people to read it and see it, for some people to see somebody do it and then try to replicate that action. We all learn things different ways, and we need to remember that, not just for kids, but for adults too. Rita asked about how I cut my thread. And when I do, I use this. And I just grab it, I should have grabbed a thing, and just wrap it around like this till I'm done. So I've got it all wrapped around out off the skein. And then I put my thumb here, I cut here, and I cut here. And then I slide it off like that. And then I put it over my ring. So you can see this guy here. So they come out about the same length as, because here's Black Crow and all this. And then here's these two that I cut that are DMCs. And I did that with this 18-inch ruler. Now I did see somebody, and I can't remember who showed it this week. Was it maybe our sweet Brenda? I'm thinking about you and sending all the good thoughts. She's having some health concerns. Maybe it was Brenda and Laura? I'm not sure. I did get to watch a little bit this week. I saw Brenda and Laura and Carol and, oh my gosh, who else? I think I got to watch 3 things this week. I can't remember who else. Anyway, it'll come to me in a minute. But one of them showed a little tool that somebody is selling on Etsy. It's Woodwork Kentucky, maybe Woodwork Kentucky KY Woodwork on the end. I want to say it's R something Woodwork and then KY. Anyway, it's a little tool that's made especially for that. I just use my ruler though, so that works out great for me. And Susan, you are so sweet to offer to switch Sugar Plum. And since this chart is not available, I will try to remember to share it. Not just give it away. I'll try to remember to loan it, I guess is the word I should say, because I share it all the time. We do shares, but loan it out and then just wait for it to come back. So yes, I will try to remember to put a little note in the bag. But as you see me progressing on it, keep on me, email me or whatever, so that I keep my brain right about it, because I get distracted with my rabbit of thought. But it has been a week. I haven't been home really any day. Yesterday I ran to the Stitch and Itch. The day before I picked up Keene and we made blueberry muffins and everything. Y'all might have seen that. And we made a little dam outside. We built her a little dam. She wanted to do that out of her project book. The day before that, I went over and helped with Bebe and Catch. So that was fun. And then Monday did I have Mama? I think I had Mama Monday. But I couldn't convince her to go anywhere yesterday. So we'll see how we do this afternoon, if we can convince her to get out at all. Like I said, when she don't want to go, I knew she didn't want to go. She said, "Oh, that's a long way." I said, "Well, you ain't got nothing else to do." But then she called me back in a little bit and said her stomach hurt. So that's how she do when she don't want to go anywhere. And she don't. And before I forget, while I'm thinking about it, my gosh, y'all, this was on I don't know that I announced these, and this is ridiculous to me. And I don't have checks filed, so I don't think that I sent them. I'm sorry, y'all, my nose is pouring this morning. From the 23rd of April, y'all, for heaven's sake. But there were 2 from Frankie and Rhonda at A Wicked Stepmother, Bunny and Blue, and the Tulip Sampler. And remember, I showed the pictures on the iPad. And so Bunny and Blue was Lenore Rhodes, and the Tulip Sampler was Molly Sevkic. So Molly Sevkic and Lenore, of course they're PDFs, but let me know. I need an email address for y'all. So Niecielynn at Yahoo, and I'll get those going. And I have not been in my email all week, y'all. So if you've emailed me and I haven't got back to you, it's been that kind of week. And then the little Friends chart that I stitched, that was something else I did this week that I didn't get completely finished, but I'll just mail them to y'all. But Nicole Haugen, I'm not sure which one, Hall or Haugen, and Teresa Mitchell. Y'all were the recipients of those 2 shares. If you'll let me know, so I can get those in the mail to y'all. And then Lenore and Molly, I need email addresses to get to Frankie for y'all. And then I forgot the last 2 weeks to do shares. So what I will do is I will go back and just say that we can do, I can't believe I forgot to do it, but I sure did. We'll just do, I'll go back, and so on the week of the 23rd, if you commented friend, the 23rd, Flosstube 69, I'll go back and pick 4 more people to get the chart for friends, with the family you choose. So I will announce those, or I'll put them in the notes, because I will get notes done today, because I totally forgot the last 2 weeks. I've been rushing and completely forgot to say that. So this week, the shares will be the 4 from the last times. And then I've got everything down out of here I'm going to. So this is kind of a biggie. I love this one, it's fabulous. Will be Jelly Bean Jubilee by Brenda Gervais. So it'll be this one, and then I'll do 4 of the friends, because like I said, I cannot believe I completely failed y'all and forgot that. Now, I have Happy Mail, and I have Haul, and so we have all the things, and then we have all the whips. But also, I did get these painted this week, but I didn't get them FFO'd. These were the little boxes I got to put friends of the family you choose, and the big Jelly Bean Jubilee piece on here. This one right here. It's not the biggest one, but I'm gonna put on top of the boxes or inside. I'm trying to decide whether I want to put it here or here on them, because if you put it on the inside, then you can prop it up and put some other little cute things in there. So I don't know, y'all chime in on that and see what you think. Top or inside, I'm kind of torn, but it's just green, regular old green acrylic craft paint, and you just water it way down, and you can use any color, but I wanted them to be kind of green, so there you go. So I did that this week, but for Happy Mail, I had all the fun Happy Mail this week. So much fun. So this here is a little card from Angela, the little cardinals and the beautiful birds on there. And she sent me this book, which I don't have. And look what's inside it. This adorable Noah's Ark. It is fabulous. It has the alphabet and the little feather tree, and it is so cute. So thank you so much, Angela. I love it. I was so excited when I opened it up, and there's some really cute. It used to be such a good magazine. I love this magazine. And I have lots of them, but I don't have them all. I guess some years I would forget to renew maybe or something, but there is some really, really cute things in here. Look at this little farm scene up here in this little cartouche. How cute is that? And it has a little Thanksgiving-y saying. There's some just cute, cute stuff in here. So I had a lot of fun just flipping through here and looking around. So thank you, Angela. I loved it, and I got my arcs up out here, and I did get to work on one of them. I've got to start on them for May. I got to start. And then Tanya, let me get all this out of here. I opened this thing up and it just kept coming and coming and coming. Here it is. There's a beautiful card in here somewhere that I've buried. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It is beautiful. And I think somebody, I must make them. They're beautiful. That is a beautiful card. She put a beautiful little note in there. And then she sent me all these fun things, one of which I already used, which y'all know I try not to. But this one made me laugh so hard, Tony. The dried thyme. This is like gold. The dried thyme. It is, there's several of the colors right now that are really hard to get. And so the dried thymes are fabulous. And then this little scissor fob. Look how cute this is. I'm gonna hold it the wrong way. Here I go. There we go. I'll hold it on that, let's make it show it better. How cute is that she made for me? I love it. Thank you so much. And then, look at this. I've never seen this. This says it's Moe's Cell Silk Hank. And it is so soft, y'all. It's so soft. And it's this beautiful kind of straw color. It's coming off a little greener on here than it actually is in here. I don't know why everything's looking a little green there. Maybe that's a little bit better. It is beautiful. It would be beautiful on that red 36 count I got from Frankie at A Wicked Stepmother. Then she sent me this beautiful French Country from Witchelt, which is the best way to see the color, I guess this way. This is beautiful. And then this is a vintage rose. Look how pretty this is. That is beautiful. Does it say who it's by? To Die For. And it feels so nice. I mean, look at that tiny little modeling in it. It is beautiful. Thank you, Tanya. And then this piece was in there. And it was a bigger piece, but I already used part of it, Tanya. When I opened it up, I just knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. So thank you so much. I had so much fun with all that. Y'all are so sweet to me and I don't deserve it. But I appreciate it more than you know. It's so fun to get some fun mail and to hear from y'all and get your cards. I love it. And then this is Happy Mail Haul. It's like a crossover. Colleen had sent me a gift card to A Wicked Stepmother shop. And so I used it and went on a little shopping spree. I have never had like these counting pens. Look how pretty they are. And they are super handy because I went and got the little card and I used them, and I'll tell y'all on what in a few minutes, and it was so helpful. I've used straight pens before, but then sometimes they'll fall out as you're counting along. And it never occurred to me to use some kind of a safety pin, but they're big and not straight, so it does make it kind of hard. So if you don't have any of these counting pens, these things are fabulous. So I just had all kind of fun with your gift card, Colleen, so thank you so much. Then these little trims. How pretty. Isn't that beautiful? There's a white and a gray, and that was a black and a tan, and then, ta-da! Look at this red, white, and blue. It is so cute. I can't wait. I cannot wait to use some of it. And then this fabric here she had, and I'm telling y'all what I'm thinking about using. It says it's 18 count white linen. So it is a big piece. It's 18 by 26. and it's an 18 count. I'm wanting to do my Betsy stockings, and Shelly's sending me a big piece of fabric, or a piece of fabric bigger count than what I have. And I got this one, and so I'm gonna look at the two when they get here and see to do my Betsy stockings, because I want them to be like a bigger size. So thank you, Colleen, for my shopping spree, and of course you get the beautiful thing. And I had the card here. Right here. I hope it'll focus. It's a Wicked Stepmother, just like that, on Etsy. And y'all know I love me some Frankie and Rhonda. And so thank you, Colleen, because I went on my big old shopping spree and had too much fun. And then I had my birthday money from my family. And so I went to the Stitch Niche yesterday. And I hadn't been in a coon's age. And Kim was there, and Carla came in while I was there, so that was super fun. And I had all the fun. Now this is, and they had, their phone number's on here. They're in Arlington, and you can call. And like I said, Kim took good care of me yesterday. They always do. But I had so much fun. And they're spending my birthday money. Y'all hear it? It just keeps coming. Keeps coming and coming and coming. Okay. Okay, one of the first things I grabbed, because I saw it, I grabbed Flea Market Souvenir. I am dying to try putting these three together. I've never done it, and I am dying to try it. And I can't remember if y'all said to sew it together first and then join it together. I can't remember what y'all told me. I can't remember which way y'all told me to do that. I'll have to think about that. But this has been one of my all-time favorite things. It's so cute. And I love the three fabrics, and I love the little fancy stitches, you know, kind of joining them together. So cute, so cute. So that is coming soon. Of course, what got me going up there, and let me find it. Okay, this had come in. Happy Birthday America by Brenda Gervais with a Niecielynn thread. And I just died. And so when they posted it on the Stitch Niche Facebook group, I said, holler, yeah, sign me up. So she was out of the little boxes, but she had the little stand that it goes on. But I also wanted to show, she was out of some colors. And so she did some substitutions for me. So if wherever you're shopping is out of the colors, these are good alternatives. So we have Grits, Palomino, Load-In, Peacoat. Grits? That's gotta be. Lordy. Okay, that one's for Grits. Where's my Palomino? That's connected-y. Okay, y'all. I thought I had this more together than I did. Always. There's Palomino. Palomino. Load-In. There's Peacoat. There's Red Rocks. And Blue Suede. Okay. She didn't have Grits. Weeks Dye Works Grits are Gentle Arts Grecian Gold. She didn't have those. So if where you're at doesn't, and this is what she did for me. This is the sub for Grits. It is Classic Colorworks Antique Lace. And Kim has a good eye, so she subbed these out for me. And so I thought I'd tell y'all that this is the sub for Grecian Gold. It is Classic Colorworks Ye Old Gold. So if you're trying to get this together and your shop doesn't have, or you're ordering offline and they're out, those two are good replacements for those. And now this comes with a little finishing fabric in here already. And these colors, I'm gonna drop them down in here like this. So that was what I went for. And then I'd already got the flea market. And then, this is so cute. I meant to get this and do it last year, and of course we were in the house and I didn't. So this is Hands-On Designs, and this is their Liberty banner. She did the banner year, and this was Language of Liberty. And it is so cute, and I can't wait to stitch it up and make the little banner like that. I love it. I stinking love it. So I'm super excited about that one. Then I saw, she had this one sitting right next to it. And this is another with Niecielynn thread, Red, White, and Bloom. And it is so cute. Look at this one with a little sunflower above that. The little Liberty girl. There is Uncle Sam. There's an eagle with a little Uncle Sam. There's an eagle in a little urn there. It is so cute. So there are 5 patterns, 5 little smalls patterns in here. And they are so dang adorable. I love it. Love, love, love it. So I grabbed up that one. And then I saw this, and I couldn't leave it. It is Mercy Mercy by Lottie Doll. Of course, it had a beautiful peacock in there. Y'all know I love me some birds, and Micah loves peacocks. And it says, teach me to feel others' woe, to hide the fault I see, that mercy I to others show, that mercy show to me. And I love that. We could all use a little more mercy. So cute. So cute. So I love that one. And then this one, Kim cut me for which one? This one? Yes. This is so cute. It's a Station Ash Primitives Witch Hazel Sewing Coffin. And look at that. She's in the little coffin. She has a little scissor keep there. But how dang cute is she? So this was a 35 count antique lamb's wool. There. And that is their phone number right there. I'm gonna hold it up here. 817-277-4281. 817-277-4281. I didn't buy anything that it was the last one she had, at least as of yesterday when I left. So she had this and this. She went and pulled me this fabric, and then she has the little coffin. It comes with all the little ribbon and stuff to finish it out. So cute. So cute. So she had a couple, 1 or 2, maybe 2, at least maybe 2 more of these. And she had the little pattern, and it is so cute. And so we grabbed Schenectady, mascara, clockwork, and parchment. These are the colors for it. So here we have this here. And she had a green. We looked at it's kind of a fun green color first, but we decided we like these colors on it better. So it is going to be so cute, and I cannot wait to do that. And then this was in the, just the little, it's a 9x29 piece. It was just in the little, it's not a fragment, but you know when they have little end pieces, it's just a 32 count cream linen. And I don't know by who or by what, but I do. It's got some little slubs in it, and it's a fun looking piece. So I might tea-dye it or something. And then these last 2, I couldn't pass up. Y'all know I love me some drawn thread. And Audrey stitched this a while back, and I loved it. Bats in the Belfry by Drawn Thread. And it is so cute. Look at him. I love it. And that, let me get over here. Let me get back to this. Hold on. That might be a very pretty moon. I love that. I had so much fun in there. And then the very last thing I got was the Trick or Treat, which is another one kind of like these that I do. Y'all know I love the drawn thread because they have some fun stitches in there. And so this one is Trick or Treat by Drawn Thread. And I've been trying to make myself not do tons of Halloween stitches, go a little bit more fall because I do have a lot of Halloween. But I love Halloween, I love Halloween. So I picked up 2 more. Yike. So that was all my fun shopping yesterday. Thank you for my family members who gave me money so I could spend to go stitching. And then Kim gave me my birthday discount, which it was the next month. She did not have to do that, but I certainly appreciate it. And so now I have a little more stitching money. And she showed me, she pulled up her phone while Carla and I were standing there talking and showed Plum Street's new releases. If y'all have not seen those, run, don't walk, because they're so cute. They're not available yet, but oh my gosh, they're adorable. So adorable. That may be my garage door going up. That may be my girl there. But here we are going into whips. I think it was my garage door. So I did have a new start this week. And it was my Niecielynn company by Heartstrings. So cute. And ta-da! Tanya, this is what I used your piece of the fabric for. And that's really not, I didn't put it on, I should have done it on something like this. I didn't get it on a board because I thought I might sew on it a little bit, but Mel came in late and we met at Fuzzy's before she came here to spend the night. So I'm changing up all the colors, but I'm so excited. It's so cute. And on this blue, I'm just loving it. So Tanya, that piece was perfect for this. So I'm just changing all the colors up as I go. So far, these are what I've used. I think these, not that guy, these. No, he was the stick. So I think this is what I've done so far. Yeah, I didn't use him, I used him. But the colors it called for, what I did was pull them so I had some kind of an idea of what they wanted. Of course, you know, these were late 80s, early 90s, I guess, because see all those pinks, those mauve pinky colors in there. So, but I did want to show y'all this. Look at this, is a 522 that was bought for my, it came with my May Health and Peace. And this is a 522 from the 90s. Look how similar that is. If you had to, that's the thing about DMC, if you had to use that all over again, if you ran out and had to go get some, it is crazy, but I'm always amazed. So that one has been super fun to get a start on that for my May start. See, I'll put these little guys over here. Then I worked on my Heartstrings. These are both my Heartstrings back to back. So Pat, if you're out there, your designs are fabulous. And so this is Bittersweet Season with a long skinny cat on there and a long skinny pumpkin. And yes, it does just look kind of like a carrot when you just see the top of it so far, because that's all I've got stitched. But it is, I've got some more on the cat. I don't know if I'd started the cat last week or not. But he has these funny threads that run through him. They're kind of, and it's not picking up the glint. In here, it just looks like it's a little bit of a space, but that's a little glint on there. It's kind of a metallic-y, plasticky, something thread. It's weird. But he has a little glinty something running through him, and he is so cute. So I'm loving stitching on him, and his colors are these, yeah, except for the chronics and all, they're in the bag, but there's his colors and they are so cute. I'm loving stitching on him. So that is Bittersweet Season by Heartstrings. There are several that I knew there was a sugar plum. What else did Kim tell me yesterday? There's a strawberry and something else. I can't remember what. But the sugar plum, I think there is one available right now on eBay in like a group of patterns or something. So they do come up rarely, just not a lot. Like I said, Danita has them in Stash Unload from time to time. You just have to kind of watch for them, whatever that's worth. I worked on my Summer Jubilee, and so we're going to talk about it for a minute. My Summer Jubilee here. I'm changing all my colors up, of course. Now, Benita had sent me this one out of the magazine, and it was in the August 2003. What did I tell y'all last week? Just cross stitch. So it is super cute. I'm loving it, but it is also in, and I know I saw some of these, Kim had these at the Stitch Niche yesterday. So see, here it is in this, along with all these other fabulousnesses. Look at that. Souvenirs of Summer by Blackbird. I know it was printed a while back, but I saw a few in there when I was in there. I don't know what year it printed. 2004 it says. I guess I've had it all that time. Yeah. But it is in Souvenir of Summer here. So you can try to get the magazine, or if you can, you know, get this, you get all these. There's what, six or seven in there? Six, I guess. 6. Yeah, because this guy on the front is the same guy as this guy here. So there's 6 in here. And look at this one with these beautiful oak leaves. That is fabulous. So if you're wanting to stitch this one, there is another route. And now I'm just pulling my threads as I go, as I see kind of what I want. I'm not liking as much of because it's on a different color. See, they did theirs on the dark. So I'm not liking those colors on my fabric so much, because this is sitting right here in front of my face because I grabbed it so that I could say it, because I can't say it without having it for some reason. Picture this plus Ancient. Ancient is what I'm stitching it on. And so I'm just pulling colors as I go. And like I said, you see how much I needed that corner guide that y'all sent me, because even after I get it cut the right size, and I know that I should cut a piece of paper the size the design's supposed to be so I can double check myself, I didn't. And yeah, go me. But it is a beautiful stitch. I'm loving it on this fabric. It'll just, to me, it looks like really patriotic-y summery, which is what I decorate with soon. So this fabric is beautiful. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. So I love it. So that is a Summer Jubilee by Blackbirds. And those are my threads right there. Then I worked on Jessie Watson. And here again, I'm just pulling threads as I go. I pulled these, and if I don't like something, I just pull it out and change it. But so far, these are what I've got going on here. And she is real bright colors. She's a Hands Across the Sea little gem. Here she is the way they did, and they did their alphabets all different colors. But she's Jessie Watson, 1816 by Hands Across the Sea. I did a PDF download. This is the stitch along with Barbara, who is Raspberry Stitcher. She's got it broke down every month like a genius, because I told y'all when I get to the end of something, it's like a slog, and I'm like, and I don't want to do it anymore. And a lot of times it's because there's a big, huge whack of border that I don't want to fool with. But Barbara has it broke up, so like the first month we stitched, what, this and the waves. So we stitched the waves up. And then this time we're stitching the alphabet, but she does the section of the border in each time. So that as we work our way down, that section of the border is going to be done, and you won't have to have that long. Now, I know some people love that. I, however, don't. I don't like that long slog through the border is a whooping. So, and I ain't about liking to get no whooping. But I am loving this. Look at this. This is gorgeous design. It is so pretty. I'm having so much fun with it, and I'm just picking my colors kind of as I go along and working on them. This one I'm using mainly my Wicked Stepmother colors, and it is coming out gorgeous. It's not really showing up. There's a lighter, this one's a lighter blue, and this one's a darker blue, but I love it. Got my red alphabet in there, all the good things. So this one broke up like this. I think Barbara's a genius for breaking it up this way so that we don't get this big long slog through the border that I hate. I hate it. Then I did work on a hedgerow house. So yeah, that's my colors for Jessie Watson right there. So fun, so fun. It's on a piece of 32 count from Niecielynn at Floss and Fabric. And I said it wrong. Did I say it wrong, Niecielynn? Oh my God. What's wrong with me, Niecielynn? Why do I always want to say it backwards? I had the card right here in my hand. Floss and Fabric, that's right. So I did work on Wild Hedgerow House too. It's Wild Hedgerow House, sampler by Jane Greenoff. And that is what the original looks like. I'm gonna change my house to look like my house too, but it is beautiful as it is, but I like brighter colors. This is a real kind of a real soft palette for me, at least. It's a real soft palette. Obviously, I like loud, bold colors. And my old house had the whole inside painted yellow. I loved it. So I worked on some of this green over here. I did this section and this section. I thought I'd done something else, but these are beautiful. This design is so pretty. And I'm gonna hold it up so you can see all the little back stitching. There's a lot of back stitching. If you don't like back stitching, this may not be the one for you. You would have to do some. See, because of this. This side I left, so you see how this is? You would have to do some back stitch, or at least more crosses to connect things, because she has a ton. I don't think you would have to do all that if you didn't want to. You could connect these with X's, I think, and make like vines and not back stitch any, but I don't mind back stitch. Now here again, it can get to be a lot, but it really does give a lot of detail. But this is on Be Stitch Me Toast. Be Stitch Me Fabric is toast for this one. And I'm just pulling the colors as I go along. I've got DMCs and Gast and some of my Wicked Stepmothers, and there's the color palette that I've got pulled so far. But this thing is gonna be gorgeous. The design is just off the charts. So pretty, so pretty. But I love this fabric. It's super nice. Super nice fabric. And then we had a finish, which I finally remembered to get the book for. Here we have this is Patriotic July. And I was working on this one here. I haven't done this one yet either. I've done this one. And so I was working on this guy. And there's 3 in each one of the months. And I know, I swear I saw Niecielynn still had them. I know they have some at the Stitch Niche, and I'm sure Shelly has some. They're not, I don't think they're rare or anything like that. They're still available because I see them at places. So, and I used my Sulky threads for him. and he just came out so cute. I can't wait to get him sewed up. I did the year and my initials here. I did a little bit of satin stitch on the door. But other than that, that's it. And this is on a piece of 32 count with a sulky. So you see you get really good coverage with a sulky on the 32 count. It's really tight on there and real dense. And it is just so cute. So cute. That house, the sulky color is 4007. And I will put the colors on here on the notes. I'll try to do really good notes today because I'll put the recipe on there too. So that was my finish this week. Is that everything? Is that everything? I thought I would go a little further. I thought I'd on my haul. Oh, but we didn't have much questions. We didn't have as much questions or talk or anything. Y'all, I'm sorry, my eyes and nose are pouring here. Good grief. It's ridiculous. But, oh, this is what I use my counting pins on. That's what I was going to tell you about this. About my walled hedgerow house. I was trying to be sure that I had this inner border the right number, and I thought I had. But when I used my counting pins, I was one off. And so I had to take out one here before I started down. I had put in one too many. But because my counting pins, you know, were able to hold my place, I counted over 10 and 10 and 10. And then I went back and got the initial one and went over again like that. So I knew I had 20 the first set and then like this. And after I did it a couple of times, I had 54 instead of 53 or 53 instead of 52, whichever it was. And I knew I had to take one out before I started down. So those are super handy because that would have been yucky if I had been one off. It'd have been making me sad. But I just love this thing. But those counting pins are very handy if you have some. Like I said, you could use a good pin with a earring back on it, I guess. But I don't know that they would. I don't know if they work quite as well. But if you were in a pinch, it would work. But these are just, they work so good. And they're so pretty. They're pretty, so pretty too. Look at those. They're just so pretty. So they are fabulous. Fabulous to work with. Let me see what else I was going to say. I'm sure I forgot a million things. I know I'm forgetting something. Y'all are gonna holler if y'all think I should top or the inside on these. Well, I'm sure there's something I'm forgetting. Oh, what we need to say. Thank goodness. If you're interested in the jelly bean Jubilee, just make sure you use the word jelly in there. So tell me if you like jelly or not. I don't like jelly. I don't understand jelly. My granny used to make jelly and preserves and stuff. My grandpa loved pear preserves. They look so brown and disgusting. Ugh. Yuck. And I love pears and I love fruit, but I don't like jelly. I don't put jelly on things. I'm just not a jelly person. Oh, and I just think I broke my pen. I don't know why I'm not a jelly person, but I'm not a jelly person. And for all my friends in the UK and other places, y'all's fascination with putting jelly on a cake really throws me. It really throws me. I did try it one time. I made gingerbread and I'd seen where people put lemon curd, and I love lemon, in between, and then put like fresh whipped cream on top. Y'all, that jelly gets soggy on there. Maybe it's our jelly. Maybe it's me, I put it on wrong. But it made me feel like it was soggy in there, and I did not like it. So some of y'all gonna have to help me, Sharon, Adele, some of y'all gonna have to help me with the jelly fascination, because I ain't getting the jelly fascination. I don't get it. I put butter on a biscuit. I'm not interested in no jelly on no biscuit. And when I see people put jelly and gravy on there, I want to throw up. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with you people? No, no, no. I can't with it. I can't with it. So y'all tell me if I'm like, because James says I'm the weirdo because there's so many things that I don't like to eat. And everybody eats that but you. Everybody eats that but you. And because I don't want to eat no weenie. Nope. Nope. It's already been chewed up. Weenie and bologna has already been chewed up and smashed back together. No. No. I do not want to eat that. All chewed up and smashed back together. My friend Lisa from Iowa would eat some kind of a, what did she call it? Ugh. But it was some kind of like paste made out of bratwurst or something. So it's chewed and re-chewed. It's chewed and made into a bratwurst, and then it's chewed up again and made into a paste. Why? Why can't we chew our own food? I don't know, y'all. Anyway, it stressed me out. So y'all tell me how y'all feel about jelly. If you're interested in the Jelly Bean Jubilee. And then I will go back and pick, use the random comment thing. So if you use the word friends on the Flosstube 69, where we talked about giving, I'll pick 4 more of those because the last 2 weeks I've been rushing and completely forgot to do shares or pull anything for shares. And I realized this morning that was what's wrong with my mind, that I hadn't done that. So we'll do that to do for the last couple of weeks, last 2 weeks that I forgot. And then Lenore and Molly, I need your emails. And then to get to Frankie, and then Nicole Haugen and Teresa Mitchell, I need y'all's mailing address. And hopefully I will get some FFOing done this week. I got the little boxes painted, but I did not get the things FFO to be on the top of them. So hopefully that'll happen this week. And I'm gonna have to stay with my mama this week while my sister's in Mexico. And I have not said a word to my husband about it because James Williams is gonna explode because he don't like me not to be here. So, but I feel like it'll be real more confusing for mama to bring her over here, and James Williams makes her nervous anyway. And so he's gonna have to be on his own for the next 5 days, starting on Saturday morning. But I'm not gonna tell him until right then because he's gonna be mad from the minute I tell him until 2 weeks after it happens. He gonna be mad, okay? So then my sister goes again before that 2 weeks is up, all right? So she goes at the end of May again for 3 days for her and Kim's 50 birthday. So then he gonna be mad till about mid-June, about 2 weeks after she gets back from that one. Because see, he'll still be mad before she leaves and go again, right? So then he gonna be mad again. So James Williams gonna be mad till about mid-June. Y'all get ready. So if y'all hear a big loud bang, it's him exploding because he's gonna be here by himself on the weekend. And of course, he could come over there, but he ain't going to. He likes doing what he likes to do, and he likes me here with him. I'm the only person he likes on the planet except the grandbabies sometimes. Sometimes even they're too much for him. He is not social, and so y'all, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. But she's going to teach yoga to some ladies, and they offered to pay for her trip if she would teach them yoga twice a day. And I think that's fabulous, and it'll be fabulous for her, and I hope she has a fabulous time. But it's, we'll see how mama does. But I feel like she'll do better if I go stay there with her as opposed to bringing her over here, not just because it'll be taking her a different place again, but James makes her nervous, and he plays the TV real loud, you know, with the surround sound and everything. And I think it'll just be easier if I bring her over here some, but most of the time, especially on the weekend when James is home, we stay at Sisters. So, where she's used to being. But, y'all, when y'all hear the big boom, y'all know he just exploded down here to Texas. You're like, oh, don't worry, honey. I told Ann when she hears it, just look over at Richard and say, don't worry, that's just Niecy telling James that she's not gonna be there for the weekend or the next couple of days. And he's gonna blow up. He's just gonna, because he hates being by himself and he hates me not being here. So he's gonna be so upset. And like I said, he's gonna be upset till mid-June. So here you go. He is just gonna be ruined. And I do vacation without him sometimes, but it takes me a couple of days to get over it. But the fact that I'm sitting not far from him it's gonna, y'all. And you know what? He might surprise me. The sun shines on every dog's butt at least once. It might be my day. It might be my day. Who knows? He might just take it like a champ, and then I might, you know, fall over dead because I didn't believe it. Hey, I just realized I can see myself in the thing there, huh? I didn't go, I'm not far enough to, as far to the side as I usually am today, I guess. But, so, we'll see how it goes, but that's where we're at. And I'll jump off here because Ari Kyle should be getting here soon. And I will get the show notes and the brisket and bean recipe up for y'all. And I hope y'all have a happy Friday and a great weekend. And enjoy your stitching. Bye!